Hey there, it's Dan Hamilton. I'm a Greenville real estate agent back with another video about living in Greenville, South Carolina. Today I want to share an updated list of pros when it comes to living in Greenville. And don't worry, the cons are coming soon too. So tune back next week for 6 cons about living in Greenville. But before we get started, please be sure to subscribe to our Greenville Real Estate channel. If you're thinking about moving to the Upstate, you can email my team at info@mygreenvillehome. We'd love to help you. All right, so let's get into it. The first pro about living in Greenville, South Carolina is the weather. So here in Greenville, we have all 4 seasons. Our summers are long and our winters are mild and short. We typically have about 1 or 2 light snowfalls between the months of December and February before a really great spring arrives. Our team works with out-of-state buyers all the time, and one of the most common reasons I hear for coming to Greenville is the weather. Next up, we're going to talk about Greenville's downtown. Greenville has grown really quickly over the last 10 years, and our downtown has seen some of the most dramatic changes of all. My favorite thing about downtown Greenville is the way nature is really central to its design. Falls Park on the Reedy, it's a gorgeous waterfall, impressive Liberty Bridge, represents the heart of downtown Greenville. Mature trees line the streets and provide really nice shade for pedestrians walking back and forth between shopping, dining, and our residential areas. The Swamp Rabbit Trail, it's a 22-mile bike and walkway that runs right through the heart of downtown in the city. You just cannot beat Greenville's downtown. Speaking of our nature-centric planning, our next pro in Greenville is our outdoor activities. I've already mentioned the Swamp Rabbit Trail, but let me share a little bit more about it for you. The trail is 22 miles long and is constantly growing. It's connecting major towns all through the Upstate. And with select restaurants and shopping right on the trail or a short walk away, spending the day on the trail is really easy. Greenville's proximity to the Blue Ridge Mountains offers our residents hundreds of opportunities to hike, fish, bike, and a whole lot more. We actually have state parks within just minutes of Greenville and awesome national parks with just an hour away or so. Mountain lovers are definitely a fan of Greenville's proximity to cozy cabins and campgrounds, but that's not the only vacation spot near Greenville. Our fourth pro about Greenville is its proximity to vacation locations. Just like the Blue Ridge Mountains, there are plenty of beaches only a few hours drive from Greenville. In fact, you can be at almost any beach in South Carolina or even North Carolina in about 4 to 5 hours, some even less. As a Greenville resident, I love having the option to choose between beach and mountains for my family vacations and not having to travel very far either. Greenville's booming economy is another huge plus for living in the area. Greenville's rapid growth in recent years has resulted in a very vibrant and healthy economy. Michelin North America's headquarters is right here in Greenville. It employs over 20,000 people. Also, BMW's manufacturing plant in the United States is right here in nearby Greer. These large businesses have an integral part for Greenville's growth. Greenville's economy is not only the result of international corporations, but also lots of local entrepreneurs. Greenville's residents are passionate about their support of our local businesses, and as a result, Greenville is overflowing with lots of artists, local restaurants, and great business owners. Finally, Greenville schools are set apart in a really major way. Greenville has one of the best public school systems in the state, which makes it much more desirable for families to live here. In addition, there are several top-rated private schools and charter schools that are great options for families. We also have multiple great universities in the Upstate. Furman University, Greenville Tech, and Bob Jones University are all within the city limits or very close by. Clemson University is less than an hour away. So those are just a few of the things that I think make Greenville such an amazing place to live. But it isn't all good news. Tune back next week and I'll share 6 cons about living in Greenville. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel to make sure you turn on post notifications so you don't miss part 2.